we rolling? Yes, we are. Okay, we're going to do a video on this Omega watch. It's called Gray Side of the Moon. It's a version of the Dark Side of the Moon series and Speedmaster series, and this watch retails or list price $12,000. And never ever buy these online unless you buy them from the company itself, because as I understand it, even the people who advertise that their watches are 100% genuine, they can be either gray market entirely, or parts of the watch can be gray market. You get fake bands and things like that, and you may save some money, and you may even think you got a good deal, and that's good, but just be advised that it's very, very difficult to get a real genuine 100% watch online. So I always get mine from a local jewelry store, and the local jewelry store I go to is called Dimitri Jewelers, and they're on King Street in Charleston. And you can look that up, or you can look up things about Charleston. There are these classic things about the historic sites and all that sort of thing. And so it's worthwhile to visit that jewelry store, because either they're on that street or on streets very close by, you'll get a lot of really nice history. And this particular watch, mechanical watch, it's got a special Omega movement, and I won't bother with describing all that. The leather band has all the appropriate Omega markings. It's just a beautiful band. I love that band. And it's gray, because this is the Gray Side of the Moon watch. And one of the really nice things about this, besides the fact that it fits me really good, I think it's a 43 or 40, maybe a 45 millimeter dial, but the speed markings, or whatever they are, all the way around on the bezel, all those are filled with some super luminant stuff that lights up at night, and it looks amazing, like a Christmas tree or something. It's just quite a beautiful sight. It's not something bright that would disturb anybody, but it's a nice bright glow that's really charming. This has a second hand, has an embedded minute and hour hand, yes, that are, well, alright. The second hand's over there on the left. That's what's moving. There's a date down at the bottom in the 6th position. The stopwatch hand is up at the top, and then I guess the over on the right is for the stopwatch for minutes and hours. And I think there are separate hands for those. But anyway, those dials, the actual dials are platinum. They say that they're platinum. They don't say plated or anything, so they say they're platinum. I imagine they're fairly thin, but they are platinum. The watch case is solid ceramic, and because these are injection molded ceramics, real high-tech process, high-temperature process, they're a solid color all the way through, as far as I know. This probably is very chip resistant because it's ceramic, but then again, it's not anodized, it's solid, so it should look, even in daily wear, it should look the same for years. And it's a sapphire crystal, not only on the front but also on the back. Both of those are sapphire crystals. And the crown, also, the crown has the embedded fluorescent stuff on there, which again is some kind of high-tech fluorescent that's better than your typical cheap fluorescent that shines for just an hour after you're in a dark place and then gives up. So this should continue to look pretty good at night. Anyway, fairly conventional watch band, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous watch. The black one looks pretty nice. I think the standard band on the black one's some kind of mesh band, although I don't know, you might be able to get a leather band like this also. But pretty spectacular watch. And let's see, we got a watch box here. Now, I don't even know if this is the original watch box, but watch boxes tend to migrate around a little bit, change from time to time. Let's see if we can see this in this limited space here. We can see the inside of the box right there a little bit. Gray Side of the Moon, they call it. Like I said, it's a Dark Side of the Moon series, and this is the gray version. And this comes out here, and of course this is where your watch sits on this thing that holds it into the watch box. This thing's really doesn't seem that big, but it's kind of bulky the way that the box is built. It's pretty darn heavy too. I imagine that weighs about 4 pounds, 3 to 4 pounds. And there's a nice little deluxe fabric bag here. I guess the watch could go inside of there. And we have something here that a person could actually use in an inside jacket pocket as a card carrying wallet. This little guy here, and it's some kind of like rubberized pea leather or whatever, like some of the really good ear pads on some of my headphones. We have a pictograms card, the point of which I don't know. It's got a bunch of pictograms scribbled on it though, so it might mean something. I don't know what. And then of course here's the guarantee card. As far as I know, these things are guaranteed for 4 years when purchased from an actual dealer. That's an international warranty. Shows serial number and purchase date and all that sort of thing. This was purchased, and the list price was $12,000, so we can pretty much calculate from there. There's the actual receipt right here from, let's see if it says on here, right here, the amount. Anyway, here's the actual purchase receipt. And here we have an instruction booklet. This instruction booklet has an astounding number of pages, but this is all printed in all the different languages. I see everything here from Sanskrit to Arabic. And so a very complete book. And I even have a couple of other books here. This is probably something that customers can request from Omega if they don't get it from their jeweler, and that would be this particular book here, which has all about all the different Omega watches. Can we see those pages? Yeah, there's all sorts of different watches, including these Dark Side of the Moon series. So that's the Omega, what's what they call this, Omega the Collection Book. And then there's another series that I think you could subscribe to when you buy an Omega watch. Go on their customer list, and that would be this series right here, Lifetime, and it's a large format book that has all sorts of stories. And let's get this out of the way here. It shouldn't be there. All sorts of stories about what's going on in the world of Omega. And let's see if we can get a better picture of that here. Lifetime book. I have one of these, and that was introduced in the James Bond series, and it had a lot of stuff about James Bond. This one here has quite a story on 3 phases of the moon. Let's see if we can bring that over here to the other side and get a better picture. Yeah, there's the 3 phases of the moon: the white one, the gray one, and the black one. And the reason I'm filming this when I'm filming this is because I don't have that great of lighting at home, and I love to film out here in the park with that trees and everything else for background. So that's what this is all about. Now, back to the watch, if we can find the watch. Just to recap, this is solid ceramic, gray. All the major parts here are ceramic. The buttons and so forth, the crown, the sapphire crystal, hard sapphire crystal on front and back, and I believe that's 45mm, and it also has the special Omega glow stuff and the platinum dials, and just a gorgeous leather strap. And that I got once again from Dimitri Jewelers on King Street in Charleston. And I highly recommend going there just to share the ambience and energy. Nice place, and a lot of good watches there. And so that's pretty much my review on the Omega Speedmaster Gray Side of the Moon. Thank you very much.